Hey everybody, Michael here from Replica Air Guns, and I've got my REKT OPSIX. I got two of them here. These are basically kind of like Nerf guns, but it's Umarex's version of it. They use CO2 instead of a spring or other system or batteries. So kind of neat, a little different, kind of like a hybrid BB Nerf gun. Check out my tabletop video for these guys. I have done that one for you already for specifications, kind of get close in, look at them. But they look like basically colored BB guns. They just happen to shoot these Nerf style, and they take to atypical whatever. You can use Nerf darts in them, so you don't have to use the ones that came with them. You can buy extra ones if you want to. And you put one at a time in, so it's like a single shot system, but you don't have to do any cranking or anything like that, or pulling the slide back to work the spring. They're just pretty much ready to go, ready to shoot. All you gotta do is put a dart in and pull the trigger. Now, Umarex claims here that you get about 30% faster shots and 30% further shots, makes sense, than a typical Nerf gun with a spring system. But we're gonna find out here and see what we get here. So I've got my chronograph set up, and I don't know if it's even gonna work, to be honest, but we'll just sort of put some rounds through it and see what we get. Okay, so shot number one, I'm gonna alternate between the guns just in case one's shooting faster than the other. I don't really know. No reading at all. Let's see if we can get a reading. Hey, 108, we got a reading. 108 feet per second. That seemed pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can get at least maybe 3 readings. 104. Duplicate, so that means that was 104. Let's do a couple more. So 108, 104. 107 and 96. So it seems like the blue one might be shooting a little faster for some reason. So yeah, we'll do whatever, my accuracy testing with both just to see if they're a little different, but I'll kind of do the back and forth with them and see what we get in terms of accuracy. And all I'm going to be trying to do, I'm not going to be putting any holes in the target, but if I can hit it approximately from 30 feet out, which is what I'm shooting at, that target's basically a foot by a foot, maybe a little taller than a foot, but that's, small torso size. If you can hit that or get close to it, then you'll be able to hit a normal human-sized target from that distance. All right, let me set up. I don't really even need to set up a paper target. Let's just shoot at it and see what we get. I've got my paper target set up, although it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna try and hit it, right? We're not gonna be probably leaving any marks in it, I would imagine. I'm just gonna try and get I've got 10 rounds here. We're gonna alternate between the pistols and just see if we can get 10 rounds on the target. So I'll kind of let you know. I don't know if the camera up there is going to actually read it or see it. It's hard to say. It's pointed at the target, but I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to shoot a little bit high to start off with and see what happens. Went pretty good, but it shot low, but it was really moving. Okay, a little higher. Got the target. Okay, let's put another couple rounds in here. They're really moving pretty good, actually. I don't think I'd want to get hit too close with this guy. Let's see if we can get another one on there. A little to the right. A little bit low. I'm gonna shoot a little higher. I think I'm shooting a little too low. So we're kind of just missing it. Now this is a pretty small target and we are a good 30 feet out here, so too low. Again, I'm shooting up a bit high. That one went too high. I think you're probably gonna wanna shoot this a little closer. And so what I'm gonna do is maybe shoot a couple rounds from here, and then I'll go just real quick and get a little closer just for fun. We're gonna do, okay, we're kind of missing it. 30 feet may not be the sweet spot for these guns, so we're gonna go about 20 feet out and see what happens, and we'll shoot the last 4 rounds, kind of like double-handed here. Okay, so this is probably 20 feet. So here we go. Too high. Right on the money. Okay, so I'm thinking 20 feet is pretty much the sweet spot. Let's do another couple here. I don't really even need to shoot high at 20 feet. It just kind of gets in there. I guess so. The moral of the story here, yeah, right on the money. Okay, that one went way to the left for some reason, but yeah, okay, so 20 feet, you're gonna be fine. You're probably gonna hit that size target pretty easily. It's even leaving a couple little indents in it. So they were going pretty fast. Like I gotta say, these are shooting them pretty quick. but they are, you know, they're Nerf guns. They're not going to be the most accurate guns in the world. And so you do have to keep that in mind. But they do, you know, 30 feet out, a little bit tricky. Probably going to hit a human-sized target, especially since some of them were going a little bit low. So I would have hit probably the target if it was a little bit higher. Would have shot him in the stomach or something. But they were working pretty good. You know, if you're shooting these indoors, you're not going to be that far away anyways, and you're going to probably want to get in there, you know, kind of get in, shoot, and get out. A lot of strategy is going to be in place because you got to reload between each shot. So there's going to be a lot of, I would think, a lot of maneuvering going on if you're playing with these indoors in your house or something. Anyways, pretty cool. They shot a little harder than I was expecting. You know, they're probably about as accurate as I was expecting, to be honest. I was hoping to get a few more on the target, but they did pretty good considering, right? All right, thanks for watching another Replica Airguns video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Username is Replica Airguns. If you're interested in these products, check them out on the Canada and US store over at replicairguns.ca, replicairguns.us for the US, CA for Canada. If you're interested in other products, air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories, then check out those stores as well. We have a lot of products there for you guys. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.